Hello, this is Kelly from Root Pursuit, and today we're working on a fun little embellishment. So I don't know how to quite describe it. I guess it's string art, and I'm really just going to use brads and a background image and some thread, and we're gonna see how it goes. I got some junk mail here to use as my base. I did want to show you. Yay, 100-day project. Yes, that's what we're working on today, but I wanted to show you something I was working on. I made little specimen cards for some clover plants. Oh, little glare there. That I found in some books from the 1800s. So I thought those would be fun to put in a specimen card. And one of them had a fourth leaf, but it fell off, so I wasn't sure if somebody just added a fourth leaf. And it wasn't actually, and so I didn't add the fourth leaf, but yeah, so there's that. I did find a 4-leaf clover in a book once, a real one, but yeah, so I always look. So that was just a fun little, and there was a leaf in there too, so I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with those. I have these little, they're like little envelopes. They're anti-static for stamps, so when you put them in there, the stuff doesn't move around. So that's pretty handy. All right, well, I'm gonna shorten up this image and make it about the size I want. Oh my goodness, I was right up that edge there. Woo. Let's see here. And there we go. Put those in the scrap bin. And that one too. And then I've got this, I don't know, just random piece of junk mail. Get the crumbs off my desk. All right. So I think I'm just gonna glue it on there and then cut it out. So yeah, I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. And my art glitter glue dries very fast, so that'll work good for the hole punch and sticking the brads in. Just get that right up to the edge. Smooth it out. There we go. Make sure it's nice and flat. There we go. We got a little glue ooze, which is good. Make it all nice and uniform. Okay, so there we've got our little card. I thought maybe some advertisements or something would look kind of good, because I'm not sure how much of the image you're going to be able to see. To be honest with you, I might be able to use the circle in the middle as a guide for where I'm going to put my brads. So I'm going to see if I can just start at the top and poke these in. Probably don't want to get too close to the edge. I had a drink of water. I was gonna drink my tea before I didn't do it. And I want this to be a little bit loose so we can get that string around it too. I don't want it to be overly snug. There to be some space in there. All right. Well, I'm just gonna do the top and bottom, and then the angles. Oop. This will be a little pokey here. Little pokey Pete. I had a nice Christmas get together with my children, and that was a lot of fun. And I got for my oldest got me 4 new Distress Oxide colors. So I liked that. I always like more of those. And some neat colors. I got the one I really wanted, Stormy something. Stormy Sky, I think it's called. Yeah, let me pull them down. I should span them out here. Mowed Lawn, Tumbled Glass, Stormy Sky, and Crushed Olive. And they guessed and didn't get any repeats of my current colors. So that's pretty impressive. I was impressed. Let's see, we'll go right in the middle here. Maybe I got the glue dangle. Oop. Okay, so now I've got all of these in, and I think I can start on the thread. So the only thing that I suggest is that you kind of count as you go around, or basically just keep track of when you made a full circle, but I'll kind of explain it a little bit better in a second. Let me see if I can fish this thread through here. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'll just tape that down. Just tape that string down so I keep it in place. There we go. I can put that brad back in. And then we've got a good starting point. So I'm just going to go opposite. Hopefully these aren't too tight. And if they're a little tight, you can kind of loosen them up and get them how you need them. Okay. I kind of went around twice. And then I'm going to go here and back up at the beginning. And then here, back up at the beginning. So there's lots of different ways you can do it. And then I'm going to come back down here and around again and around there. And then I'm back to the beginning. And then at that point, I can decide if I want to go again and add more angles to it. So I could actually just leave it like that. I mean, you can feel it. It's got a nice color to it. But we're going to see if we can, you know, add a little bit more. Now, this is the part where we have to decide, are we going to be able to keep this sort of symmetrical? So I think I'm going to go back this way and come across here. That's how I think I want to do that. I'm going to go around 2 times. And there's so many different ways that you can create a pattern with these. And then I'm going to go down here, circle around, and kind of like that, circling it twice because it adds a little more definition. So once I'm back here, ooh, okay, then I want to go, where do I want to go? I think I want to go from here to here. So I'm going to have to cross this again and come back here. And it does kind of pull, so you've got to make sure you're not pulling your... And I'm getting to the point where I think I'm done. I just lost my string. Okay. And so then I'm gonna circle her around multiple times. Ooh. I keep unwinding it. You probably can't see that, but I am. I wind it and then I unwind it. Let's try to just wind. Now I'm trying to figure out if I could possibly get that string in there, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm just going to wrap it around a bunch of times and then grab my glue. I'm not going to cut it until I've glued it. This glue dries clear. So, oh dear. Did you see that? Oh. It wasn't coming out, and then all of a sudden it really was. Okay, so I'm going to tighten that brad a little bit. And then I'm going to trim that off. And then we're just going to hope that guy stays right where he needs to. But with the glue, it should. It should. So that is the end of my pattern. And honestly, you could keep going all day and just go around and around and around. And you can go in between these. So, I mean, any different direction you want to go. But this is cute. That didn't take that much time. That was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, like maybe like 15 minutes or something. Very fast. So I'm just going to add some ink, you know. We're going to do, oh, we'll try walnut stain. It kind of reminds me of like Leonardo da Vinci or something. And I'm just going to ink around the edges. And you have an embellishment to put in your journal. How cool is that? Oh man, these are neat. And just put that right in there. I'm gonna do a really good close-up. Oh my gosh, that is so cool looking. And I mean, just like you can touch it and move it, and it's wonderful. I love it. All right, well, I hope you will try this. I mean, it really does have basic elements, and it doesn't have to take that long if you know, make it really simple, or you could go really intricate just for fun. So you can do that too. All right. Well, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.